can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this matchup with Los Angeles, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. And a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And Pierce in at the small forward. Screen by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Now here's Paul. Here's Griffin. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Griffin's got his second bucket tonight.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Curry, good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Paul. Jordan kicks to Paul. Now the dish to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Curry can't get it to go.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Paul goes in. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's Pierce in the corner. But they'll get another chance. It's another one. That misses off the backboard. The Warriors leading. Green kicks to Curry. This one for 3. Again, Curry missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Right side Pierce. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Get it to work.
Paul against Curry. Paul kicks to Crawford. Stolen by Thompson.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect in going after that steal.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. Second in scoring. Second in field goal percentage. And they were number 2 in fewest turnovers. An outstanding job by this team taking care of the ball, squeezing the orange.
And you go back to their offensive output last season, they put points on the board in a big way. An entertaining style with a bevy of offensive weaponry.
Now Paul. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Griffin. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got 6 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Latre to the wing right side. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Bogut. 6 points for Steph Curry.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And it's Paul penetrating. Pass to Griffin. A floater. Kicks it out to Crawford. Back to Jordan. Another shot. That's good. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Portland. Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Curry against Paul. Here's That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Here's Curry.
Took it with Clay.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
He was in that. Nuggets, you have to say anything.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Here's Curry, following the score by Jamal Crawford. Thompson for 3. That is good. Thompson's got 5 now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
No free points.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now here's Paul, looking for his first basket still in this one. From outside, from up.
Well, that was not an easy chance. He tried his best to beat the clock there.
Yeah, got to make it easier on themselves, though, instead of being forced into that kind of a play.
Here's Thompson. He has 5. Green dishes to Curry.
Nope.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pierce. No good from the wing. Thompson passes to Curry. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And one.
Paul. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
They double team Curry. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Green kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. First in scoring. First in assists. And they also were #1 in team shooting percentage. A very impressive offensive group.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Crawford's shot is good.
And the lead goes right back to the seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
It's Curry outside. Warriors the rebound. Goes back up. Back to Bogut.
Good pass.
Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his third rebound tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Crawford, no luck. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Thompson with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Curry attacking, using his post move to get the 2 points. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
That's a 2 from Paul. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And don't go. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward position.
Good enough. It's good,
And Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. There's a screen. Off the inbound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Let's go, Lance.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys.
So Lance, he off the bench with it, though.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can afford to give up 80 bucks. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Oh, come on.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Al Paul after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Just to Stevenson. In the corner, it's Griffin. And the shot falls short this time.
Not really sure what he was thinking.
Oh, he'll make it, please.
He'll make it.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
As you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is gone.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days. Now, they're reaping the fruit.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles.
I knew it was going.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Stevenson. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
It's a good move.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Green. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 1:30 left to play in the 3rd. Los Angeles leading by 7. Paul with the ball. He's got 5. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
That's too easy.
Paul's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Clippers. It's Curry with the drive. Outside Green. Back to Curry.
He tied, too.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Crawford, no luck.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Jordan the screen. Jumper off the screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
That free throw, no good. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. Pierce is checked in for Lance Stevenson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Chris Paul. And he nails the third. Warriors trail by 10. Curry attacking. Thompson outside.
Hey, turn around.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Back to Green. Rebound by Aldridge. Now here's Crawford. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 seat. That's the Warriors 5. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Pablo Prigioni is checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Crawford. Three-pointer. Crawford missing again.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
The three-pointer is right on target.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Hey, watch Curry, watch Curry.
Ooh. Hey, yo, Andrew.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
But he stays with it. They double him with Green.
I couldn't call timeout. No.
That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball.
And here are the Warriors now. Aldridge kicks to Prigioni. And Smith gets double-teamed. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry against Crawford. Ooh. Curry dishes to Barnes. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass.
Let me get that.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lance Stevenson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Wilcox is subbed in for Pablo Prigioni.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
I can't make the shot.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Barnes. Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Wilcox kicks to Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Paul subbed in for Wilcox. Now here's Curry. Thompson misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Griffin. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, boy. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Clippers leading by 12. Jordan the screen. Over to the left wing. Griffin draws the double. And that one is stuffed right through.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
On its way from Curry for 2. Off the left rim and out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Thompson. Griffin with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
I tried to throw it to
And
you.
it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Griffin. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get CP3.
Paul outside. Here's
Blizzy.
Griffin. Lets it go with the three.
I told you he could shoot
That's
threes,
good.
boy.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Trying to see the motherfucking clip.